Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. So we're up and running. And the pass is intercepted. He's through here. Raya can pick that up. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would have to go for Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter, because he's a player whose role is maybe a little hard to define because he often seems to have a deeper line position in midfield, but he wants to get forward, he wants to see more action in the opposition box, he wants to try and get on the end of things, and that's where he's trying to take his game at this moment in time.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Oscar Mingueza,
Yamal, Fabian Ruiz. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. That's a shade optimistic.
Oscar Mingueza, Dani Olmo
looks to get on the end of this. Strong running down that left flank. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. And the counter is on. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Oscar Mingueza,
he is through here. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Wants to play it back. Can he put it away? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Dani Olmo. Spain are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Spain have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And he gets rid in a hurry. Dani Olmo. Back into the middle.
oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
A reprieve, albeit... he's given it away. Laporte gets across to intercept that. Tries a shot! There it is! Terrible error, duly punished. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Morata looking to run onto it. Has a goal! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Spain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Quality ball. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Looking for the runner. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pinged towards the front line. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fabian Ruiz. He's gone forward. Tell, given the lift of his goal, that's a nicely weighted pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. Dani Olmo. Laporte calmly anticipates. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tell. Now it's Richarlison. He's played it long. And he's been shifted off it. Werner. Shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Werner. Richarlison. Laporte clears it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back underway.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Werner, and here's Richarlison. Werner, and that was very necessary.
Richarlison, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And they're back on the ball again. Gently done. Good ball over the top. That is good alertness. Romero cuts it out. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now that's well seen too.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Spain. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, easy pickings there. Tell. And that should get the job done. Pedri. And Dani Olmo. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dani Olmo, Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Over to the left. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Good-looking ball.
Spain are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Morata is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fabian Ruiz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He can run onto that. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oscar Mingueza.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. The doggy is there, and shot at goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Skimmed shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Gently done. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's through, it's one-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Spain! And the comeback is complete! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Spain go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pinches it off him.
Spain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Played back to the goalkeeper. And that is out of play. Doggy, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And that is that. Spain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Morata taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Spain leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite... Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
France with the corner. They're first. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Koundé. It's a sweet ball, that. Place it in low. And that should be the keepers. And they can counter here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And
the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, no joy this time. Quality ball. Thuram chasing after it. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's come loose. Thuram. Mbappe. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Thuram. Saliba calmly anticipates. Still goalless. And the pass is intercepted. Koundé, can he get it through? Dembele gets into some space. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a quick one. Deftly away. Koundé. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Hernandez gets it clear. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Hernandez.
yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rabiot. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. And they've been given a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Hernandez. Upamecano gets over and intercepts.
Colomboani.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's Dembele. And he's heaved it away. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Camavinga. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good spread. Olise. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Rabiot. Rabiot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well. Olise is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Mbappe, just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's had it nicked away. He's looking to set free a runner. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he's intervened well there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Dembele. Olise. Gently
Ci
done.
sarà un minuto di
Oh, he
recupero.
couldn't quite make it. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Thuram. Now the finish! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to...
He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, in he goes again! And that was very necessary. And that has fair fizzed. Corner number 2 then. Backward it goes. Big chance! France are looking to go forward now. Koundé threads one in. Oh, it's Dembele.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Shot could... Thuram!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Mbappe! Ball's out once more. That has been knocked clear. Camavinga. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Olise.
Thuram looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
And he was quick to react.
And claimed it back swiftly. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that is a nice touch. Olise. Saliba clears. That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 11, numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 12. Il numero
there's the
20.
clearance.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Koundé. Mbappe. France
Are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Rabiot. He's in a good... And the shot! And they've got rid. And they've got a throw. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nkunku. Mbappe. Looking for the runner. Mbappe. Thuram! And that has been cleared.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Spread out to the left. No way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to clear it. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. Saliba spots it and intercepts.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mignon is there to clear.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 14. Viene sostituito con il numero 6. Cambio di giocatore.
Zaire Emery.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Mbappe. Nkunku.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So that's it, it is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And there really are few places on earth quite like this, the grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. We have already started here. France are looking to break at pace. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And it's Dembele. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That carried quite a threat. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tchouaméni is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Olise. Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's neat. Olise has been caught there. It's a foul. Hernandez gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He's having a shot! Maignan catches it safely. France are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Olise. That's not going far. Olise. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rabiot does well to get it back. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to...
Hits one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Plays the ball back. Saliba. Good spot, he's seen the run. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Thuram. And here's Thuram. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Barcola is flagged offside. Rabiot. Done delicately. Thuram, and he's gone backward here. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Cleared without hesitation. And the ball is out of play. Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. Olise. Now it's Thuram.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hernandez clears. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's good vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Koundé. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Rabiot. And Hernandez. Oh no, this does not look good. To Rabiot. Mbappe. And he's on a charge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram is herring after that one. Dembele. And here's Thuram. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Thuram. And it's Rabiot. Oh, he's Rabiot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
There's
di
the
recupero.
clearance. Barcola. Thuram. And here's Dembele. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Hernandez. And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 7.
Here we go again.
Numero 13.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That is good alertness. Koundé. Hernandez spots it and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that is not the best. Oh, what a mistake! Mbappe! Defending of the desperate variety. That has a goal! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's headed upfield. No, that's been intercepted. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he's quick to get it clear again. France have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Dembele. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 11.
France have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Hernandez. Your impression so far, Jim?
France are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, it's come loose. Thuram. Olise. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. Chouameni. Nice bit of trickery. He has found the way through.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 14. Lascia il campo per il numero 20. Attenzione, un cambio.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Mbappe steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And there's green grass ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was quick to react. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Conte. And Koundé. Conte. Keeper has taken decisive action. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Mbappe is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And that should get the job done. They get a throw in. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Kolomwani might just make this. And that has left him in a heap. France are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well read, nice interception. Looks to clip it forward. And that has been cleared. That's really well cleared. Tchouaméni.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Koundé. That's a decent clearance.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Nkunku. So what can they make of this? That's good play. Nkunku. Now it's Nkunku. Now he's off and running. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nkunku, and that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's headed upfield. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tchouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thuram. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rabiot. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rabiot trying to keep this in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got space in the area. Thuram!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Barcola. Rabiot. And he's there to belt it away. Nicked it back promptly. And reclaimed it in a trice. France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Thuram. Mbappe! There's the hit! Goal! France!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Almost half an hour in now. Hernandez. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Mbappe is flagged offside. And he thumps it clear. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. That's a little off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gently done.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
No, again there's no way through. And now the breakaway. And he's had it nicked away. Olise. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, important interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when...
Decent hit! Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Olise is there, and he can pick it up. Trameni is the guilty party there.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
And
di
it's
recupero.
Rabiot. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Hernandez reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Bacola.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is... And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Signore e signori, attenzione, un annuncio importante. Il papà del bambino che indossa una maglietta gialla è atteso all'area informazioni.
So, off we go once
Sostituzione per la
more.
Francia. Numero 25.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a goal kick. France do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Olise. Thuram! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Olise. A searching ball that into space. Nicely worked. Mignon deals with it effortlessly. And they're quick to get it back. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're...
Shapes to shoot! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Thuram. That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that has left him in a heap. Aims beyond the defence. And he's in on goal! And that has been knocked clear. And they're back on the ball again. Olise. Koundé. Elise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Elise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's managed to get rid. France have it back and can go again. Upamecano is there and he can get that clear. Camavinga. And here's Colomwani. There's the shot! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lasciano il campo per
France
il numero
go
15,
into the lead.
Il numero 6.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Elise is wide and looking to get onto this. Konate gets good distance on it. That's been cut out, well played. Thuram chasing after it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram. France are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Trameni picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Conte. Bakula! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France, chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And now he has two. So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Saliba. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga goes searching with that cross. And the keeper's in command. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy or indeed anywhere. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Cleared without complication.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Conte. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe plays it in, hits one! And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Drilled in low. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Chouameni lobbed in behind. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thinks one through. Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. So we're still where we started right now. Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, what has happened here? Driven forward. Mbappe. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. And no, that was never going to make it. Saliba.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe. Thuram. Camavinga.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Barcola. Now there's a fine ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, the shot could be on here. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away. Koundé. Cleared away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Tries to get it clear. Colomboani. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Interesting ball. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Saliba calmly anticipates. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hernandez. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. France head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Di tutti I settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Koundé. And it's Rabiot. That is a great pick out. Thuram. And he's managed to get free.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hernandez. Camavinga. Here's Chouameni. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mignon getting this one clear. Conte. Good spot, he's seen the run. Conte. No, he's not getting his way this time. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Taken back almost at once. Chouameni, he really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Thuram might just make this.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Koundé battling down that right flank. And still we await the first breakthrough. Olise, Mbappe. Aim forwards. Conte. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And they can counter here. Conte. He's in plenty of space here. Rabiot goes on a charge down the left. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Thuram. Koundé. And it's Conte. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. Oh, super find. Now it's Camavinga. And he was alert to it. Koundé closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Conte. Kante has got himself a free kick. He could be in here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Thuram.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Good ball over the top. It's a goal kick.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 6, il numero 20.
It may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Oh, can he get onto this? Saliba with the clearance. And he was quick to react. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nkunku. Barcola. Koundé is there and he can get that clear. Saliba. And he can clear it away for Conte. Done delicately.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds. So we're up and running. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, can he get onto this? Olise. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's going to be another corner, I think. France have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe.
Olise.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. France controlling the possession in this early phase. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Camavinga. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Thuram looks to get on the end of this.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And here's Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hernandez. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Thuram. Rabiot. And he welcomes it in. Pass is just off target. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Lobbed in behind. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rabiot puts his foot on the gas. He could be in here. Oh, has a goal! Saliba clears. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Thuram concedes a free kick for that.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're back on the ball again.
Olise.
Mbappe. Played with finesse. Tchouaméni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Koundé. No way through. That's a good run down the left. Turns and goes back. Oh, given away.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Mignon catches it safely. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution... Oh, he's been caught napping! Bakula! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Olise. Now Mbappe. Olise. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball and he's in here. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Chip through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope. Just
can he finish? They've done it! The breakthrough strike!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
France have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a nice ball. No luck with that dink over the top. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Tries to dink it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's been shifted off it. Interesting ball. Olise. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, it's good stuff.
Can he put it away?
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 7.
Number 3 coming up.
Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6. Il numero 24. Attenzione, un cambio.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's got tall. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Could move up a gear here. Zaire Emery. And here's Kolomwani. Nkunku. Now it's Nkunku.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's gone looking for safety. And through to the goalkeeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Guendouzi. Oh, perfectly measured that.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Nkunku. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Skillfully cut out. That's that, the end. France have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
Kolomwani.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. And already we're underway here. Conte. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now the breakaway. Spread neatly. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Quality ball. And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
OK, interesting. And here's Thuram, and here's Barcola, Mbappe, and the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, played right into his path. He's found Colomwani! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Colomwani receives it in a good position here. Conte, here comes another cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays a delicate ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that has been clubbed away. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, that's a key interception. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram looking to get on the end of this. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No luck with that dink over the top. Forwards and with intent. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. France have reclaimed it. Looking for the runner. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Rabiot. Oh, this looks sharp.
That has been cut short.
Cleared without complication. Mbappe! He's gone forward.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Conte. Caught offside that time. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, swept in, there's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Koundé. Mbappe! Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. So, another set play. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Saliba can get it clear. Bakula! Goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Or whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
And it's Rabiot. Thuram! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 13.
France choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the counter is on. Oh, that's well spotted. Goes forward. Thuram chasing after it. Rabiot. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cross into the box. France. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he can clear it away. Interesting ball. Well read, nice interception. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a throw. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 14. Viene sostituito con il numero 6. Attenzione,
Chooses to go cross-field. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And there's green grass ahead of him.
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hernandez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
4 minuti di recupero.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Floated through. And here's Thuram. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Oggi si incontrano.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy or indeed anywhere.
The action has already started.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, he's not getting past him there.
Mbappe! And the pass is intercepted. Fiddles it through. Now it's Tura. Konate has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga is fouled.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's in! He gets big!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. France yet to have an attempt on goal. Gently done.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Colomwani is onto it in a flash.
Rabiot.
He could be in here. Climbs up big! Hernandez.
Played it again.
Chance for the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Rabiot.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. Now it's Thuram.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram.
Mbappe.
Now it's Thuram. Hernandez clears. France have it back and can go again.
Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred.
Colomboani.
Mbappe. Conte.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Goal! France!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Thuram.
Olise.
He's played him through. Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. Koundé. France leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
France come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 15. Viene sostituito con il numero 21.
And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fofana gets it away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Good spot, he's seen the run.
He has found the way through.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Looks to go up and over. And the ball is out of play. Hernandez. France
Do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Olise.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Camavinga. Thuram.
Hernandez
deals with that comfortably.
France are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Fofana. And Koundé.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Camavinga.
Mbappe! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
Koundé.
di 80.113 spettatori.
Looking for the run.
Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And here's Colomwani.
Olise. Colomwani looking to add to his goal.
Camavinga. France
Perhaps wondering what next substitution.
Fofana. Hernandez. He's found a way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Throw it. And here's Kante. Koundé wriggles his way through. Plays it. There's the shot!
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 22, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 3, il numero 19. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Chouameni. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Thinks one through. He's in plenty of space here.
That's really well cleared. And it's hoisted clear.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Some resolute defending there. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
Rabiot has created one goal already. Fofana. And Koundé. Saliba. And Koundé. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Just 5 minutes remaining now. I think we're just about done here. Dembele bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, big chance! Goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
Two up
minuti di
and
recupero.
very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Zaire Emery. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Thuram taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.